What's up, Doobies? It's your number one CBD groupie here. And today, we want to talk about the movie, The Stylist.
But here is a real treasure. Earth, have you not seen? Everywhere we go, there are crops. And this is what I understand.
So, The Stylist. We got a doobie joint already rolled. You know what I'm saying? I found a lighter. Give me a new big lighter. It looks nice. Kind of nice. Let's talk about The Stylist. So you haven't seen The Stylist yet. I just saw it like last night. I watched it twice because it's kind of a good movie. It's on Shudder, and it got like they do skulls instead of stars, so it had like 5 skulls. So that movie particularly, I think it had like 3.5 skulls or like 4.5 skulls. I can't remember, but pretty up there. So doobies, a bunch of doobies, Delta 8, THCO, all types of stuff. This guy. So I mean, fucking. Man, that tastes good. Going to like spoilers. So I'm just gonna talk about the things that I liked about the movie. So I like the cinematography of the movie. I like the pacing of the movie. It didn't feel too long at first. When I first saw it, it was feeling too long. I couldn't watch it because it was not like action packed. It's more of those like indie vibe. It has like a very classic indie vibe, like cinematography, the camera quality, the actors, the costumes, design. You know what I'm saying? All perfect. But it really creates certain settings using the actual film itself, the acting, the coloring, and design and stuff like that, and the music and stuff like that, and the tone to set certain signals in your brain to let you know what's going on in the movie. You know what I'm saying? I think the stylist did that really well here. It kind of had that indie vibe, which is what I think Shudder fans really like. I like my spooky shit every once in a while, and Shudder, always takes care of me. There you go. It has a good vibe for the source material. So they'll take something like Ghost or Vampires or whatever, and then like put it into a movie or make a movie out of it. You know? And I love that in Shudder. And so they did that with this. And if you ever seen the movie Maniac, the old one and the new one, you know what I'm saying? One from the 80s and the new one. I think it was 2013 it came out with Frodo from Lord of the Rings. Like, yeah, it's like that was the same kind of concept. It was the same concept, but with a woman. For a guy, most guys are heterosexual, so like it goes through it's so many words. It's like his problem, but when it goes through his sexual energies. So like he's killing women, that he's just attracted to in so many words. And this one, it's like who she admires. You know what I'm saying? Whoever she admires, like if she admires, she's basically taking out them girls. And so it's like Maniac, but literally, I mean, even the the calling card, if you will, like that the killer uses is like, come on, same as Maniac, just female version, which is nice for 2022. We're all about gender equality and all this shit now. So like, let's not wearing this. You know what I'm saying? So the stylist was just a good take on it. I wish that they could have went and maybe showed a little bit more, or explained a little more, because it's kind of like the first Maniac movie. They didn't really explain anything. They allowed the, and then like for the ending, I'm just gonna conclude that the ending was just the ending reaction. The public reaction was kind of like really like soft for me. It was like I felt like it should have been more like gut wrenching. You know what I'm saying? I felt like maybe we should have seen something, maybe, or maybe they should have like reacted more so we could really feel it. But I didn't really feel it. You felt more of like a tragedy instead of more like, you know, kind of like I don't know, like, you know, when like Joker killed like Robin or something like that, you're like, oh, like he murked Robin. You know what I'm saying? Like vengeance. You weren't feeling that vengeance energy of like she's the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you kind of felt her perspective. It was really weird, but I love those type of movies where you get the perspective of the villain or the serial killer here. Good scare. It's a good classic movie. I feel like if you just, it's a good movie to just sit down on a Friday night and really just be like, hey, I'm bored. Like, let's watch a movie. You pop it on, because Shudder movies are not really like blockbuster movies. They're really like those horror fans that want to just look up a good movie on the internet and find it and then be like, that was a good movie. Like, I actually enjoyed that. Or for like the indie, super indie like person, hipster indie guy who's just like, he's like, yeah, I watched this movie last night. It's about this ghost or something, and like, you know, because like they have like this show called Vampires and like Witches or something like that, and like I thought it was gonna be like really, really like, you know, like battling and like vampires versus witches. Like that's amazing. That sounds so cool. And then like you know, there's like you watch a trailer, there's like demons, and then there's this and that. But then you find out it's really like a romance story. It's literally a romance story, and that just ruined it completely for me. I was like watching it like, are they gonna like murk each other or what's going on? We waiting for some vampires and some witches. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. That's my review on The Stylist. Go check it out on Shudder. It's only like $5 a month. I mean, come on. So, if you like that, this will be in the movie review playlist on the channel. Go check that out. Check out some other playlists. Stay smoking. And it's been CBD Grippy. And I'll catch you on the next one. All right.